We have exciting news. So, the clinical trials are done for the simultaneous sigh, and turns out that all of our claims have been verified. The simultaneous sigh makes everything better, makes you more attractive, and it works. It's proven. It's definitive proof. Got the research right here in front of me. So, let's give it a try. As is our custom here, to start off our stream with a simultaneous sigh that makes everything better. And you already know why. It's your dopamine hit of the day. All you have to do is join in unison with me to sigh together at the count of 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Did you feel it? I think it worked. You did get more beautiful. And you got more handsome. I felt it. It worked. It did make everything better. It even made the new COVID strain a little bit weaker. So if we keep this up, you never know what we might accomplish. Okay, so today, gonna do a few different simultaneous indulgences for your virtual pleasure here. I want to do a bit of a coffee meditation this morning. So I have my lovely porcupine mug. I believe porcupines can fly. And we are going to start with another simultaneous indulgence, your second dopamine hit of the day. Don't get too greedy. It's going to be a simultaneous sip. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Again, somehow made everything better, even better than the simultaneous sigh did. Even better than that. Doubling down this morning. So I want to do a little mindfulness meditation with my coffee here. If you have coffee as well, please do join me. And whenever you'd like, throughout the meditation, be deliberate about having the intention to take a sip. Be present with that intention. Think about where it comes from. But throughout the meditation, occasionally, whenever you'd like, take a sip of coffee. I will as well. Because the beautiful thing about this mindfulness meditation practice that we have is that it's versatile, it's cheap, it's easy. You can do it anywhere, anytime, any place. You can mix it up. You can be on a plane, on a train, anywhere at all. So, if you want to drink your morning coffee for a little extra exogenous caffeinated help, for a little extra invigoration throughout your meditation, then do that. Do what is delightful to you. So let's get started here. Take a deep breath in. Let it out through your mouth. Breathe in. Breathe out. Settle into your meditation posture. I like to cross my legs nice, upright, dignified posture. Let my arms, my shoulders relax. Sometimes I like to just do a little flop, settle into a relaxed posture. Don't force anything, do whatever's comfortable for you. If you're laying down, if you're sitting, if you are hanging off of a rock face, 1,000 feet in the air, but you want to get your little meditation in before you finish your climb, but you have to be strapped into your harness and clipped into your rope, that's fine. Wherever you are, whatever works for you, then that's the right thing to do. So take a deep breath. Slow, deliberate exhale. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Start to settle into that deliberate, present moment awareness, that mindfulness state. In, out. Just observe the rhythm of your own breath. Start to allow the experience of the breath to fully capture your present moment awareness. Thank yourself for taking this time out of your day, setting it aside, being deliberate about it, to check in with your body, check in with your mind, to take care of yourself. Thank you. That's good. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your awareness to whatever is most real and apparent to you in this present moment. If you have any slight discomfort, any stimuli sitting where your body presses into the ground, if that's most real and apparent to you, then sit with that. I have had this little bit of chronic back pain lately over the last few weeks, and I notice an absence of that right now because I'm in a good posture, but I'm going to try to tune into that, and if I feel that sensation, fully explore it. Be like a superconductor for that experience, to work within that pain. Breathe a few breaths into it and not shy away from it, but to be grounded and present and mindful of that discomfort if it should come up during my meditation. Gonna breathe in, breathe out. Gonna take a sip. I'd like to thank you, the audience, for joining me and allowing me to share this practice, this joyful practice with you. It's wholesome and grounding. Just going to try to get into that place of present moment awareness. If some kind of distraction comes up, or some thoughts, just let them go. A lot of times there's a good excuse to get lost in a train of thought. It's not that the thoughts aren't valid or important. A lot of times some valuable insight, or we might remember something our minds will bring forward. Sometimes it's useful to have like a little pad and pen next to you during mindfulness, so you can write something down if it's urgent enough to want to attend to later outside of your meditation, or if you have a thought or idea that you want to capture. But also we have to be willing to just let go of them and just dismiss them and come back to present moment awareness with the trust and faith in ourselves that we will remember the thing or the thought will return to us, and having the confidence in our own mental and cognitive faculties that if something seemingly urgent comes up, that it will come back to us at a different time when we can take action on it. You don't want to allow the practice of interrupting your meditation to indulge a little bit in that thought and to write it down, to turn into a cycle of perpetuating or kind of entertaining those thoughts and having them come in and interrupt your meditation practice. So if you're able to occasionally write some things down and then return to present moment awareness, that's good. But if you are entertaining those thoughts and giving them time and duration and writing them down, brings in more and you're kind of opening a channel for that to keep happening, then it might be best to just dismiss them and understand this isn't the time for that, and come back to the present moment awareness. Of your whatever quality of your present experience is most holding your attention in this moment. It can be the breath, can be the birds chirping, can be a sensation of the sun on your skin, or a smell or a taste. Can be the full body experience, all the simultaneous sensory input, visual, all the sensations across your whole skin simultaneously, and the breath. To be completely present with everything all at once. Not focus on one thing, but have a broader awareness of your current experience, and allow that to keep you present in the moment. to not be judgmental or critical of your present capacity for being mindful, coming into that mindful awareness. It's not about being in any particular state. It's just about a calm, deliberate aim towards present moment awareness. And then whatever characterizes that experience for you, just accept it non-judgmentally, calmly, peacefully, be content. As long as you are letting go and returning to the present moment awareness whenever a thought occurs to you. Whenever you get lost in thought or down a trail of thought, just to first observe and witness that as it unfolds for you. And then to choose to come back to the present moment. That calm, foundational state that we always have access to. My friend and I were meditating together, and we organically, spontaneously kind of just collaborated on a chant. A little humming and singing, and I really like, I'm going to check in with my phone, which is very rare because I did invite a few people to the meditation. I just want to make sure that everything's working out for them. Cool. I'm glad you're here. And technology is one of the things that is most disruptive and dominating over our attention. And the very first step towards being deliberate about how we integrate that technology into our life, in my opinion, in the opinion of those I read and look up to, is to observe it. Always want to start with observation. Now, you don't need to have a goal in mind or have a strategy or anything when you start to observe. How many times? Maybe keep a tally. How many times do I compulsively, or just how many times am I reaching towards my devices? When does this happen? Does it happen in a moment of idleness, boredom? Am I deliberate? Is there an organic thought process, step by step, that leads me to making the choice to go onto my phone, take an action, communicate with something, write something down, look something up? Or is it more of a compulsive thing, and then the narrative about what it is you're doing or want to do is just narrating that desire to have that stimuli? Or is your technology prompting you with a notification, interrupting you and injecting itself into your life? How can we, and just observe. And then the very act of observing, interestingly enough, always changes the behavior. So the easiest way to start to change any behavior is to, at first, for a couple of weeks, 1, 2, 3 weeks, just simply observe. And just through observation, the habit, the behavior will change. And then, after you spend a period of observation, you can then implement some kind of strategy. So I'm feeling a little bit more contemplative and conversational in this meditation this morning, and that's okay. I think what I want to do is return back into the mindful present moment awareness for a bit, and then actually do what this channel, the original idea behind this channel, is I'm going to play a Meaning Wave song. John Vervaeke and Akira the Don, Steal the Culture. I'm going to share that with you. But first, I want to read today's Daily Stoic. So today's July 17th. This is the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. Don't abandon others or yourself. As you move forward along the path of reason, people will stand in your way. They will never be able to keep you from doing what's sound, so don't let them knock out your goodwill for them. Keep a steady watch on both fronts, not only for well-based judgments and actions, but also for gentleness with those who would obstruct our path or create other difficulties. For getting angry is also a weakness, just as much as abandoning the task or surrendering under panic. For doing either is an unequal desertion, by the one shrinking back, and by the other estrangement from family and friend. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations. As we begin to make progress in our lives, we'll encounter the limitations of the people around us. It's like a diet. When everyone is eating unhealthy, there's a kind of natural alignment. But if one person starts eating healthy, suddenly there are opposing agendas. Now there's an argument about where to go for dinner. Just as you must not abandon your new path simply because other people may have a problem with it, you must not abandon those other folks either. Don't simply write them off or leave them in the dust. Don't get mad or fight with them. After all, they're at the same place you were not long ago. I'm coming back into awareness of the breath. My eyes eyes are closed, but they can be open. Breathing in, breathing out. It's quite calm and silent here. I'm grateful for that peace and tranquility, the ease to which I'm able to come into present moment awareness this morning. Very grateful for that. That I'm not sick or distressed or anxious or panicked. That I have a sound body and mind today. That I can take advantage of that by being calm and content and present.
Akira is for the heroes. Because I'm talking with the person who gave us the AMA, gave me Blue Church, Jordan Hall, and part of that is this idea, which is the religion that's not a religion, and trying to come up with a post-religious faith. Because here's the idea. This is probably in some ways my most radical idea. I want to do what like Augustine did as the Roman Empire is falling. He laid the foundation. He laid the cultural cognitive grammar for an entirely different culture, and they stole the culture bottom up. He laid the cultural cognitive grammar for an entirely different culture, and they stole the culture bottom up. I want to help steal the culture away, steal it away, steal it away. I want to help steal the culture away, steal it away, steal it away, and do everything I can. Do everything I can. I want to help steal the culture away, basically want to steal the culture. I want to help steal the culture. Right. Steal it away. Steal it away. I want to help steal the culture. Away. Steal it away. Steal it away. And do everything I can. Do everything I can. I want to help steal the culture. Away. Steal it away. Steal it away. The people who have been abusing us for such a very long time. And I usually don't speak politically because I think the political framing is often a deep misrepresentation of the issue, at least the way in which political discourse has been sort of ossified. It's been ossified in ways that make choice no longer really relevant. And, Christianity stole the culture away from the elites of its time. Now, new elites form. They always will. But the culture changed, and it changed in an important way. That's what I'm trying to do right now. That's what I see myself doing with a lot of these other people. That's what I'm trying to do right now. That's what I see myself doing with a lot of these other people. I want to help steal the culture. Away. Steal it away. Steal it away. I want to help steal the culture. Away. Steal it away. Steal it away. And do everything I can. Do everything I can. I want to help steal the culture. Away. Steal it away. Steal it away. The whole point about the metaphor is you can't win by playing the game. That's right. My way of trying to understand what it is to not play their game and to shift over to a totally different game, to shift the culture, is to steal the culture. The only thing I can get from history that's been able to do that are religions. But for reasons that I've articulated, I don't want, it's not personally, I mean in terms of the functionality, I don't think the standard model, the axial age model of religion is going to do what we need in order to steal the culture as deeply as we need to steal it.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining me. And I hope that you have a great day. Take one more sip. And that's all for today. Make sure you smash like, subscribe, share with your friends. If someone shared this meditation with you, it's because they love you and they want to share something. They want to reflect love and care towards you. They want you to take care of yourself because they love you and they care about you. So thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me. And I'll see you next time.